Well, morning. Let me know where you are joining from, and hope your day so far is going good. We're nearly midweek. Has anyone been feeling weird about the timelines? It's like we are already in May, right? I still didn't recover from my hibernation, and the time is going super fast. Hey, Jer, how are you? Or am I the only one feeling that way? I'm here joining from Seattle. The weather this week is getting better, and we are having some sunny spells since end of last week. Finally, it's like we skipped the spring and now we are in the summer. Hi, Bright. I hear in Ireland and Europe, some places, the weather has been spectacular, finally, as well. Hey, Debbie. Yay, I love your vibes, Cher. Thank you for joining in. So, as we are into the full moon, how is everyone feeling? Before I go deep dive, I love to hear and engage with your energies, how you are feeling. So my name is Srimanju. For those who are very new to me, I'm based here in Seattle. I'm an author, integration coach, do Akashic Records readings and Reiki and teach as well. So here I do come often on Insight Timer and share the practical things or the healings. Messy and anxious. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still like, many things are still this full moon. Wow. I just had the celebration of the new moon recently, even though it's nearly 15 days or 12 days now. But already another cycle has been coming up. And you do hear about like May 5th or the portal being there, or solar return, or what is it, Mercury retrograde, and all the things that we hear the noises. Someone into astrology, I'm sure it all perfectly makes sense, but sometimes I feel anxious about like checking out too much. I don't know if anyone feels that way. No matter how much I train myself, I still feel like astrology is a whole new world. But it is amazing though, like, what's happening and how we are syncing up the frequencies with the stars, the moons, and the suns. Yeah. And rather than repelling, I understood to go with the flow and make ourselves the better version with what's coming up is much easier. Mm. Since the last new moon, definitely I'm feeling more calmer, more easier to sail through. And last couple of nights, we did have rough sleeps, the whole family, and did an intense clearing. I use, if anyone is interested, I did the Palo Santo sage and everything. But when there is an intense energy in the homes, I always feel drawn to copal resin. That is quite deep as well. Yeah. So definitely look into it, like maybe the cleansing the rooms, the home might also help the freshen up the whole energy. I do have teenagers and they're quite sensitive to energies. We do have the similar conversations, even though I wouldn't project my thoughts about the energies, I do hear from them. So it's like a verification that what I'm feeling is also what they're feeling. And so when they went for extra activities yesterday, I did a cleanse, and my youngest one, she came home and she said, oh, it's much lighter now. Okay, this house. And she slept well through. Yeah. Sometimes the nightmares could also be that, yeah, since some last few months, I've been noticing if we all have nightmares or uncomfort dream state, there is something else there, like, so we need to cleanse it up. Yeah. I wouldn't have taken that too serious in some ways before, but now I do take it very serious. Yeah, like, it can't be a coincidence if we all have synchronicities in the same energies. And it's nice, like, it's like a spring clean, or it's like a vacuum up the energies that we don't need into. So we build up new energies as well, like, and I'm sure we all benefit from a good deep sleep, right? I wouldn't say like sleeping 8 hours is mandatory. Even if you sleep 4 hours, why not be the best of it, right? When they were younger, I used to use these dream catchers or tell them the prayers and everything. I do still do it, but also I do, like, as we are growing with so many tools as well, to bring them, a couple of them closer as well. Yeah. Yeah, right. I love, like, able to have these conversations with the children. And actually, the more we have the conversation with the children, we learn a lot as well. Because I realized, like, we were all capable of it when we were at that ages, but we lost the track because we couldn't have those conversations. We felt we were the only ones feeling it, right? Tell me this, guys, like, did you guys remember when you had the deja vu moments when you were younger? I literally thought, like, um, I was the only one having when I was younger. But when my kids were old enough, I think 5 or 6, I had this conversation. They said, "Oh, we have that all the time." But they didn't know they can have those conversations either. And now, anytime we feel that deja vu coming up, like that emotion coming up, we just speak about it, and making it normalized as well. Like, yeah. I slept 8 hours. I'm fully tired. Waking up, maybe it's not the deepest sleep that you're having. Avocado, I like that name. So maybe that's the reason. Like, I do have those times where I'm restless in the sleep, and waking up doesn't fulfill me to the satisfaction that I'm fully active as well. Lavender essential oil is great if anyone is interested, or doing a little bit of a tapping or energy work, or a silent, gentle music as well will help us into the deep state of it. Sometimes we do travel, astral travel we do. That also makes us feel tired when we wake up, or a dream state as well makes us feel tired as well. Set an intention for, like, before you go to bed, I want a perfect deep sleep. That's it. All the guides, they can wait for me for the next day, but today I just need good sleep, like, and you own your sleep rhythms, you own your energies. The guides will only come if we ask them to. um I was very intuitive when I was young, but something happened and blocked it also. Absolutely, Bright. We're all with you. With your mom, you would have the deja vu, I guess, Karen, you mean. Hey, good to see you. A lot of nightmares, yeah. Never looked into astrology, but sounds interesting. Have you read books, or have you divided into astrology? I do have few books. I do have bought some online courses as well, on astrology, but I do understand that it's not my natural flow of things. I really need to make some extra effort to understand the science, to remember it. Yeah, it's not a natural for me like Akashic Records would be. But generally, like, I do have friends who would do the readings, and would have conversations with them. And I do understand Akashic Records and astrology are very much similar energy spaces. Yeah. And a friend of mine said, like, maybe you don't need to understand it at all if it is so hard. Yeah. But still, the logical mind wants to know more. I'm lighter today, challenging time in the morning, but it calmed down, I think. Outdoors helped. Absolutely. The trees do help. The nature helps. The sunlight helps. Anxious, unfocused. Yeah. Okay. Right. I checked all your messages there. So what we'll do here today is with the full moon ceremony, we'll open up the conversations that I had with the records this morning, because I do share what I receive and I do send out in the newsletter as well. If anyone wants to sign up to my newsletter, where you get a free dose of healing and insights from the Akashic Records, check out on my website as well. And so what they were sharing is so beautiful. I'm going to share that. Contributing. So we are here to receive from the source and the Mother Earth, and we are here to immerse love and expansion that the beingness provides. But now it is time to contribute back, as well as forthcoming generations are able to sustain. It is important to take a moment to visit into your portal of beingness and contribute back. And when we say about contributing, there is a lot of thoughts like, oh, is it financially? Is it volunteering something? There is a burden that comes out when the whole word contribute comes in. The way they shared is just a smile, a meal, a hug, a blanket, plant a trees, or be part of the Save Bees campaign, or save the dandelions, or honor a friend. Simple things that you're already filled in, that you're contributing and expanding into giving. And this helps in expanding of your presence and creating a portal of the future that's coming up generations to latch onto and connect to your inner sun and radiate the light outwards. When it comes to contributing, we often scale back to a burden of commitment or a financial litigation, but scale back and head inwards. You will receive back when you contribute, and you get to generate more. You are signaling the universe, hey, I have more and I can share and fill my cup so my cycle doesn't break. Enjoy this cycle of worlds. You are here to inspire and to connect to the hearts. And yeah, that's the other thing. And also they said, to feel the contribution, we also need to check in. First thing is, what are you here with a gratitude? What are you feeling grateful right now? Yeah. What do I appreciate in me? Excuse me. In what ways does universe speak to me? So you are understanding the language is the same. You're knowing what you're in abundance right now that you can give back. Smile absolutely doesn't cost us. But some people, it's really hard to smile because they're not even aware of the beauty of the smile. Maybe right now filling our cup with lots of smile, and that will help, a smile back, and sharing that, and that is what you're contributing to someone who is really upset or sad, and your smile is going to uplift it. So when this message came down, totally made sense. We think so many kinds of situations where we can't, but simple as a hug or calling a friend when we feel, or texting or sending a love message like, I'm here anytime you want to speak up, absolutely doesn't cost us anything, but they mean a lot when the receiver is on the other end. Say, as you could be that receiver from another friend as well, so make sure you spread or do something that you're contributing that is in the natural flow of this state from this beautiful full moon. Full moon is also the energy of expansion and releasing to whatever you're at the capacity. Now you're saying hey, I'm full of this vibe, I want to release it, give it, you whatever you have in excess, you're not using it, go to the thrift store and donate it. So the same thing, if you feel I'm always the kind person, I'm always the giver, now with the intention of it, give. And so as you're filling up your cup with what you need as well, maybe you really need an inspiring person in your life or a coach in your life, so you might be getting that back. So you are having a direct conversation with the universe that you are associated with and you are anchored with. How does that feel to you? Does that energy, does that words sit with you? Are you able to contribute from today onwards, for next few days, or making it as a new habit even, if so, let me know, what are you going to contribute right now today? And I'm here contributing my energy, my space with you guys. And that fills up my heart every time I come on Insight Time, or I love it, able to do something in such a beautiful magnum and connecting to all of you from different parts of the world. and appreciating the technology that we got in, appreciating the insight timer we got in, right? That we are literally feeling each other in our hearts. Love to hear what you guys are thinking there. And also, if you got the journals, write down, like, what are your grateful moments at this moment of time? Fill in your cup, feel all the things that are having around. Also, this moon is called flower moon in the May full moon because of the timings of the spring, especially onto this side of the world. And it's a bloom time as well coming up. So you are in that beautiful space. Hey Trish, last night my cup was filled and then some. I went to talk by Franstein at a Reiki attunement. Okay. Meditation and chanting, such an amazing experience to connect with others on an energetic level. How wonderful is that? How beautiful. Yes, I feel it. I'll contribute my support to a few of my friends who are going through a tough time at the moment. Visit an old lady every Friday. That's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. Like, and in that moment, definitely this is not the self-care thought of it, or you are serving others and not filling up your vessel. But here, the whole way, the dimension they showed is you are already something in fill with loads of things, and that is what you're giving. And when something else is empty in your compartment, it's going to be filled by the universe, because we are in the frequency and in the direction connection that you do feel and sense it and move in. Yeah. So definitely this is not something like, oh my God, I'm doing so much for others. Now I don't have time to do anything else. Definitely this is not the frequency that we are connecting with. Yeah. All right. So what we'll do now is go into receiving Reiki healing. I know some of you have been there for receiving Reiki before, or been into Reiki attunement or practice Reiki. So now is the time again to fill your cups up, and just before that, I'll take a sip of my cacao. Let me know if you're all okay with that, receiving Reiki on this beautiful full moon, because a lot of us are having turbulences, messiness, anxiousness, picking up the energies from everywhere else. And now in this Reiki, the intention is to release anything that's not yours, that is really bothering and tightening you up, and you are changing the frequency of yourself to feel lighter, right? And with that, let the energy go wherever it needs to and move through. And Reiki is a beautiful life force energy, and where when you say yes, receive it goes into your energy vortex, into your cells, and into wherever it needs to. And you might feel twitches, tingle sensations, pins and needles, or tummy grumbling or snoring. All welcome. And I love about it, what it can do gently. And it's not even kind of uncomfort. It's now it is uncomfort. Yeah. Feels like you're talking about my life right now. Great. Trish, we are connected, definitely. So the crystal that I'm going to be drawn towards is smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is a beautiful crystal which allows us to release any negative energies as anything that is not serving us right now. It could be anger, anxiousness, frustration, jitteriness, uncomfort, spaciness. Yeah, this smoky quartz is going to attract all that because it's beautiful, powerful, magnetic, and what 40 meditators here, it's going to attract all of your vibes there and transmute back into the loving light frequency as you are receiving Reiki healing. How about that? Great deal? So sit back, lie back, whichever is your comfort, and just say receiving Reiki. For the first timers, be open to feel, sense, or if nothing, it's going to go to your higher self and you will notice it. And after some time, we'll be working on the 7 major chakras, and then we'll connect back and see how you're feeling. All right, I'm going to play the music. Can someone confirm? You can listen in. Is some music coming through? Perfect. Right. So relax back, set your intentions for this full moon. What is that you're ready to release into this smoky quartz? And allowing and asking the universe to fill your vessel with the strength, intuition, trusting yourself, and wherever you are in your path to be filled up with light. So you walk with much dignity and easiness and feeling content. With that, take a nice deep breath. Any other thoughts coming up, allow them to go into a treasured box and you can pick them up at the very end, closing your eyes, feeling into your body, breathing in and out, relaxing your shoulders, allowing your breath to go into your belly, easing into your chest, and gently loosening up your shoulders and breathing out at your own pace. Your legs relaxed, your fingers relaxed, your jaw muscles loosened up. And now allow Reiki energy to flow in from the higher self into your vortex, into your portals, into your energy centers, aligning, balancing. Feel the energy moving into your crown, the warmth, gently into your third eye now, opening up your intuition and psychic ability. Start to move into your throat. Loosening up your throat, your neck muscles, allowing you to speak your truths, your desires, your emotions with ease. With energy, we go into your heart center, expanding on your emotion, allowing you to be compassionate and loving, and notice the beauty inside you. Filling yourself with this beautiful Reiki energy into all the organs, into your energy vortex, and now slowly moving down to your belly, solar plexus chakra, where your inner child emotions are restored, releasing your emotions that are not serving you, anxiety, the worries, and filling you the freedom, expansion, your desires, moving the energy into your lower belly, your sacral chakra, where your creativity, your desires, your emotions, the deeper understanding and the knowledge of you resides. Releasing anything that's not serving you for your highest good and bringing back your power and bringing back the ancestors' wisdom. Chakra, the base of the spine, releasing all the limitation, all the conditions that were placed on you, arriving at your crossroads, seeing the inner light projecting onto your path and clearing up anything that's blocking you. Reiki energy into your thighs, your knees, your legs, ankles, toes, your shoulders, elbows, wrist, palms, all the muscles, organs, cells, cleansing, energizing, and clearing up anything that is hurdles inside. Connecting into your heart center, filling in with all the beautiful gratitude energy and the love for yourself. Filling in yourself to be grateful for this moment. And from this moment, you're able to contribute to the world. And letting this energy flow in and letting this energy flow in into your auric field, then everything of not the frequency you need at this moment of time. Bringing your palms onto your heart center, either visually or physically, breathing into that energy that you have built in. And from your heart center, imagine drawing a rainbow bridge out. And on the other side of the rainbow bridge, pick up a place or a person for yourself that you're able to receive the energy that you have built in for their highest good. Feel and sense the light of them to be filled in. Being grateful for this opportunity, for this beautiful space, drawing the rainbow bridge back to you. Taking another deep breath, connecting to the floor beneath you, the chair beneath you, with another deep breath, wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, your palm, taking another deep breath, and thanking Reiki energy and all the guides, and for all the beautiful community here, sharing the space to brighten the light that each one of us is holding. And with a smile on your face, open the eyes and feel into the presence of you. Feel into the beingness of you. And let this full moon bloom in your souls and create a magic, give you the strength. Welcome back. To fully integrate back, have some water, shake your toes or hold a crystal so you feel more grounded. Welcome back. Let me know, guys, when you're back. With a love heart or a comment. What was your experience like? What is everyone feeling? Someone said they want to spend more time with the Stray, I love feeding stray animals. It's mostly rewarding. And today I'm giving shelter to a mama cat and 5 baby kittens until they find their forever homes. Makes me happiest and so grateful. Oh, that's great, Michaela. Such a beautiful unconditional love for the animals, right? Powerful collective energy feels. Yeah, I did feel very intense. What I felt was most intense was at the root chakra and the third eye. Did anyone feel that? Energies were definitely releasing something heavy that is suppressing me down. I have felt today. Give for the energies to work on it. Yes, the root was very intense. Yeah. And also, a lot of the weighing down comes through our root chakra. So glad, like some of you at least felt that intensity and you are ready to release it. Amazing. And on the full moon and new moon, I also read a page from the Heart Thoughts, Louise Hay book. Let's see. Mm. The page that came up is there is a solution to every problem. We create habits and problems to fulfill a need within us. When we can find a positive way to fulfill the need, we can release the problem. Perfect, right? Because we are also thinking about creating a new habits here, cultivating and contributing to others, right? And for every problem you create, there is a solution. You're not limited by your human mind thinking, for you are connected with universal wisdom and knowledge. You can come from the loving space of your heart and know that love opens all doors. There is an ever ready power that helps you meet and overcome every challenge and crisis in your life. You know that every problem has been healed somewhere in the world. Therefore, you know that this can happen for you. You can wrap yourself in a cocoon of love and you are safe. There is a solution to every problem. Remember that. No matter who is going to what challenges, sometimes the solution may not be visible right now, but there is one available. So remember that. My heart chakra released so much energy. I love that. Felt cold, then warm. Um, Sometimes the cold energy is about releasing the emotions. Yeah. I love that. You guys are feeling it. Yeah. It's like for our skeptic mind, feeling is so important. Smoky quartz is balancing and associated with the root chakra. Wonder if that added. Absolutely. Like, yeah. It's so hot right now, even to hold it, like, the the smoky quartz crystals, they're amazing to attract all the energies that we don't we don't need as well. Yeah, I think last few times I've been using crystals, which, like, adds benefit to us. Yeah, they only take what we don't serve and transmute back because it's earth. Earth knows how to do the work. We are still learning through it. Yeah. I highly recommend to people, like, in the workspaces, like, or to carry as a pendant or a little tumble stones in your pockets as well, in case you are feeling always drained or attracted to these frequencies that are not uplifting you. All right. Very relaxed, very deep third eye, particularly. Yay, great. I had a feeling that we can both feel high highs and lows at this time. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's all energy. We are energy. So we are moving. We can shift. We can do. We can have fun. We can be playful. We don't need to be stiff. Just because you don't see energy doesn't mean it's not happening. Some of them are blessed to see the energies. So it is what it is. We can move things. And your human will is the biggest thing that needs to be in alignment of it. Mm. I literally bought a smoky quartz bead bracelet 3 days ago. Connected to feel like I'm wrapped in warmth, love, and I wear it or hold it. I was so happy. Absolutely. I don't think so. I used this crystal ever with you guys before. Today I was drawn to it. It's always on my desk. but only today I was drawn to you. Maybe Trish, you attracted that for me today. You manifested it. So for those who are very new to me, and please do like or follow the profile so you get the updates, and you get to know when I'm having the next live event, which is tomorrow morning, about the Akashic Records. I did have a couple of them last 2 days, but I had to cancel them with some personal commitments. But tomorrow morning we do have it, I think 11:11 tomorrow, PST time, with Akashic Records journey. So do come in and feel the vibes. Yeah, the full moon is not until Friday, but I just could hold it today. Yeah, feel into it, because also this helps you to have like the shield or protection or more energy to brace yourself into the week as well. Why not, right? Being prepared is much more better than like staying up and feeling in lower frequencies. Watch out your sleep, watch out your way of your moods. Sometimes two people feel like tired. That's okay. Or you'll feel full of energy, full of jazz, like go on, use it, but don't do too much as well. Be clear on your goals. This is a beautiful goal setting times as well. That helps us. Anyone interested to make an energy exchange to what you felt, what you received, most welcome. To a deep gratitude for you all as you honored the space, as Insight Timer is able to do this for us. A part of the funds do get shared with Insight Timer as well. And for someone feeling it hard right now, you can also contribute by leaving a little message on one of the audio files as well. There are loads of podcasts and meditation audios as well on my Insight Timer. Anyone new to Akashic Records, do come in tomorrow. It's going to be a fun space. You are tired. Yes, there is an energy shift there. So we do feel drained afterwards, because there is change in stuff that we are holding up now, release. And now you're finding like, oh, we thought that what I was holding up, who am I now? So you're trying to identify the new character in you. So having, if possible, a very short nap, or shaking off the energies as outside into the nature. Or if you're lucky to have a beautiful tree in your yard or something, hug it or speak to the plant. Or herbal teas are great as well to ground us. For me, cacao does it. So I do always mostly drink cacao when I feel drained or tired. That really helps. Yeah. Sounds great. New today. Greetings from Jupiter, Florida. Hi, Rose. Oh, I love your name. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I'm truly, truly grateful for all of you. So remember to contribute something to your community, to your friends, to your locals, to your neighbors, anyone that inspires you today. Simple as a hug or a space, or taking care, or getting a coffee for the homeless people, or sharing, giving your blanket, like, anything, or to the animal shelter as well. Just feel into the love, what you can create with what you already have it, and you can fill your mug, you can fill your cup with everything that you want in your life as well. Yeah. So there is a frequency and a change that's coming in. Embrace this beautiful change. Yeah, for those who missed or joined late, all this has been on my live, recorded on my YouTube. You can check that on the bio there. Yes, Trish, I was at Mount Shasta 3 weeks ago. Yeah, absolutely. It was it's 10 years of my manifestation to be at Mount Shasta. And it just happened at the very last minute that we decided on a Saturday to go on Sunday morning, spend 2 nights there. It was just a musical. The first moment I saw the mountain made me tear up. I felt a huge connection. I'm still drawing the energies from both like Lake Elitlan in Guatemala that I have been in Feb, and topping up with Mount Shasta recently as well. There is so much of light codes, light language, and change in the energies that I have been witnessing it more things are making more sense, more of downloads of how more can I be even of service, like, and just the beingness. There were some personal challenges I was going through or still going through, but Mount Shasta gave me immense strength, that I could have a U-turn back into my soul essence rather than be lost. When someone is going through a lot of turbulences, like, the root chakra is scattered, like, it's broken apart, like, and the whole definition of who you are questions up. And while going to Mount Shasta, that is where I was. After coming back, it's a totally different personality, like, got to know the puzzle of everything. Yeah. So definitely I would highly recommend to anyone wanting to go there, or energetically can still tune in and draw that energies as well. Yeah. On Shasta in California. Thank you, Jer, for your donation. Thank you so much. I think it came twice. All right, guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support and those love hearts. I love them. You know that. And until tomorrow, see you. Take care. Rest well. And for those insomniac people, there used to be one. Sleep well tonight. But one thing I always request is, like, when you receive Reiki, try that same days, like, to be on a different function of a gadget. So you are not slipping yourself into, like, missing your sleep time or natural sleep abilities through the gadget. And then you feel cranky and not able to get sleep. Like, when the young babies, if you pass their sleep time, they get so cranky, they can't sleep, then they cry and everything. Especially on the days we receive Reiki, please do try that. Yeah. Your strong as mountain has been an affirmation on my heart for a few months. Thanks for sharing your experience. Absolutely, absolutely. Mountains has been a great metaphor in many of recent my Akashic Records clients as well, Trish. And also speaking up, then I heard another podcast where they were talking about this book called Second Mountain. So do check if that resonates as well. Like, to go deeper. Yeah, they're amazing. I think I was watching on Gaia a program called Calling of a Mountain as well before I landed up in Mount Shasta. So that might also resonate with you guys. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Trish. Thank you to each one of you 84 meditators. I love you guys. And take care of yourself. Always remember, fill your cup before you contribute as well, like, and remember, you are beautiful. You deserve the best. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu. Namaste. Thank you. Lots of love. Happy full moon.